क्या हाल चाल जी सबका। वी आर बैक वंस अगेन गाइस। और सुना दो क्या चल रहा है जिंदगी में, ऐश हो रही है कि नहीं। फाइनली बाय। Hey Baji, needs more information. Sure thing. How are you, Baji? I'm perfectly fine. How are you? Which RAM should I buy? DDR5 or DDR4? And which is the best one? If you're going to ask about DDR5 and DDR4, obviously DDR5 is best. Depending on if your motherboard supports DDR5, go with DDR5. If it supports DDR4, go with the DDR4. I'm planning 16 GB to sticks. So if you don't want like to open a lot of tabs in your Chrome along with the gaming, then go with the 16 GB. If you want to open a lot of tabs in your Chrome while gaming, go with the 32 GB. That's how it works. In my opinion, you are not a streamer. You're just going to like play for your fun. So go with the 16 GB is more than enough. But if you use like Discord often, then go with the 32 GB. I would recommend you. Go with the 16 GB if you feels like that 16 GB is not sufficient for you. Then buy two another sticks with the same speed. I would suggest. I'm perfectly fine. What's going on? What's going on? How's work life? Work life is perfect, bro. My office got changed. Now it's 15 minutes away from my home. I always feel fresh, very happy going there. And I found my old colleagues. Everyone is there. तो आजकल काम से ज़्यादा बकचोदी हो रही है ऑफिस में. You say, how are you, Rishi bhai? How are you? What are you doing nowadays? How's project going? I know you got a new job. Nah, I switched back to my old one now. People where I used to work, people, that's crazy. Well, yes, the people over there where I was working before in the same company is not good. Now I got my old colleague, so more than enough. And best thing is he supports me. Don't know this. Yes, there's a lot happen behind it, Rishi. No worries. So best thing is he supports me. He always takes my name when I'm not over there. If I initiated some kind of a work, he always take care. Key seniors should know that this was done by Sukhi. So that's how it's going. I'm really blessed to be honest with him. I don't care about anything. He also don't bother ki if I given this project to a Sukhi, so he's going to take care of it. So that's how it's working. Now it's a trust game we are building on. And I really wish it going to be happen like this only. Okay, we are single. What? My work is going crazy. Damn, good to know that. Yes, I am really very happy to hear this. Yes, sir. और सुनाइए क्या चल रहा है जिंदगी में. अरे मैंने नहीं डालना, मेरे को ऑफिस में डालना है भाई. ऑफिस में लैपटॉप लिया है वो जिससे लैपटॉप लिया उससे पासवर्ड इन्होंने हटाया नहीं है, उसमें नई विंडोज डालेंगे पासवर्ड तब हटेगा फॉर्मेट करके। अरे ऐसा कुछ नहीं है, मैंने नहीं डालनी भाई, मेरी अपनी मैं तो आपको गेम कहाँ खेलता हूँ पीसी पे, तेरे को पता तो है। तो वो गेम मैं खेलता नहीं, तो मैं तो PS5 पे खेलता हूँ भाई, मैं क्या करूँगा हम डाल के। नाइस शर्ट, थैंक यू सो मच, दिस इज अगेन फ्रॉम माई ब्रांड, इन केस यू नो डोंट नो, आई गॉट दिस रिसेंटली मेड, दिस इज, इवन आई हैव लॉस्ट वेट ऋषि भाई, इफ यू सी आई लॉस्ट वेट, I lost almost 10 kgs from last 2 months. जान तो पहले फोन पर आवा, कल सवेरे 9:30 जाना है मैं, तू फड़ा के जाई प्लीज। प्लान वी नेक पाजी, डन 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 डन। ऋषि भाई मैं बनाऊं या ना बनाऊं, मैं तुम्हें एक जरूर पोर्टर करूं, आई मीन डिलीवर कर दूंगा भाई। Yep, I can notice that and I can see some glow in face too, Paji. Done, Singh. Thank you so much, Rishi. Just because of you guys. Just because of your support, guys. Just because of I quit Valorant also, bhai. Trust me. The day I started playing story modes, I'm more than happy, bro. More than happy. Or we are in 2026. That's so sweet of you, Paji. Thank you so much, brother. Pump for you. Rishi bhai, pump for you for always standing by me. और बेस्ट थिंग अबाउट इज कि 2026 गोइंग टू बी अ बूम ब्रो। नई गेम आ रही है 19 मार्च को। ऋषि भाई टाइम पे आ जाना, रात को 12 बजे लॉन्च के पहले ही दिन खेलेंगे, पहले ही दिन। बकचोदी नहीं चाहिए मुझे, कोई भी काम कर रहे हो छोड़ के आ जाना। सग्गू प्लेस तुम भी आ जाना, वहां से पैरी भी आ रहा है। व्हाट अबाउट असैसिन्स क्रीड सीरीज पाजी? अब भाई ये चलेगी ये एक हफ्ते, क्योंकि ये 25 से 30 घंटे का गेम प्ले है, मैंने इसका पढ़ा था, ठीक है। उसके बाद क्रिम्सन डेजर्ट चलेगी भाई, तो वो क्रिम्सन डेजर्ट खत्म होने के बाद अगर कोई अगली गेम आ रही होगी तो वो खेलेंगे, नहीं आ रही होगी तो असैसिन्स क्रीड बैक टू इट भाई। आई विल बी राइट बैक, आई एम वाचिंग VCT विल बी बैक। डन 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 ऋषि भाई, डन डन सीन। विच गेम बाजी? क्रिम्सन डेजर्ट going to launch on 19th of March. It have 300 hours of gameplay if you want to complete 100% of the game. It's open world and it's insane, my bra, insane. Chalo, anyhow, let's get into gaming. I will be there, please keep a seat for me. Always, bro, always I keep a seat for you. Let's go, guys. Chalo bhai. Durandar is also launching. बायोस की कितनी है? चलो चंगा बाजी, मैं चलता हूँ। ओके जी। दुरंदर की और वो कितनी महंगी आई है।
I needed to get back to the subway station entrance. Shit. With the alley in darkness now, restless shadows block my way.
I will just watch VCT and come back. Done, 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 done. एक सेकेंड. मोटे सुखी हो बढ़िया. तुम बताओ राहुल भाई.
I could use the light to open the subway entrance now.
प्यारे सुखी बाजी. हाँ जी. है यहाँ पे भी नहीं. कहाँ था फिर?
The dark place wouldn't let me go that way.
I should mind my language. Exactly. Because nothing प्यारा in this, bro. यहाँ से तो शायद मैं बाहर आया था ना. हाँ, यहाँ से बाहर आया था. यहाँ से मैंने फ़ोन उठाया था. अब उसके बाद सीधा जाना था मेरे को. अरे एक मिनट भाई, कोई बता भी नहीं रहा कि मेरा वो बंद हो चुका है कैमरा. सालो बोलो तो सही. रुक जाओ, चलाऊं पहले कैमरा. वो जाना सामने।
I needed to find another light to go deeper inside.
अबे तो नीचे कैसे जाऊं? खाली साला, खाली कैसे हो सकता है ये?
I had written books about Alex Casey for years.
The rain tried to wash away the sins of this city. But some sins, the evidence of the crimes committed, could never be erased. Not by the rain, or any amount of therapy from Dr. Jack Daniels. It remained bruises under my skin, like tattoos. Bruises in my soul. Scar tissue on my heart. The rain never stopped falling. And I never stopped drinking.
यहाँ से उतर सकते थे हम, थोड़ा दिमाग ज़्यादा लगाया मैंने, कोई बात नहीं। बट
Careful now.
Shoebox.
Fuck me.
Oh भाई. Damn this puzzle, bro.
The gates to the platform were closed. I had a ticket. The door was locked. Something about the station platform felt significant. It would work in my writing, but I needed more. Something lingered here. A half-forgotten memory. An echo.
An FBI agent had come here before me on the trail of a murder cult. He'd gone missing, presumed dead. The cult was leaving me clues to follow, connecting the dots from one murder to the next, inviting me to draw an obscene picture on the city map. Caldera Street Station. The name made me think of the exit wound of a bullet.
I had a flash of inspiration. The ghost of my fictional detective. A story thread I could use in my writing. I had a location. I had a story thread. I would put them together, write them into my story to create a path deeper into the dark place. Things clicked into place. The story rang true. I was making progress. The dark place reacted to my story. The way into the tunnels was no longer blocked.
अकाल. भाई क्या रीलोड है वे। से मन भर गया। हाँ भाई वो उसके बाद मर गया, बड़ी काफ़ी लंबी थी ना वो। मैंने कहा ये वाला ब्रेक लेके ये खेलते हैं, फिर उसके बाद वो चलेंगे।
The tracks led into the tunnel. That was my way
नॉइस।
forward.
हाँ मैंने कहा ये खेलते हैं, फिर इसके बाद 4 चालू करेंगे। डाउनलोड तो करके रख ली मैंने। क्या
The blood trail continued deeper into darkness.
बैटलफील्ड 5 सस्ती है स्टीम पे, वो भी देख सकते हो। स्टीम पे नहीं ना, अब गेम चलती नहीं है भाई मेरे पीसी में, इतना वो है नहीं मेरा पीसी का, तो इसलिए PS5 पे बता दो। अरे क्रिम्सन डेजर्ट ले ली जब, अब क्या कुछ देखूंगा। क्रिम्सन डेजर्ट खेलेंगे 19 तारीख से। बच्चों लिए वो पे ऊपर आ जाओ ब्रो। वो तो जेन्युइन है, बस फिर आ जाना 19 तारीख को रात को 12 बजे डॉट। ये भेड़ की चूड़ियां भाई एकदम से आती हैं ये चीजें भाई, लेजिट एक तरफ में एकदम से आती है और मेरी फट जाती है। हाथ से 4 फीट दूर गिर भेड़ की चूड़ियां भाई, लेजिट भाई मेरी फट गई बात करते को। भेड़ के पता नहीं क्या ही चीज बनाई है यार इन्होंने।
The tunnels were a maze. The blood trail led me on. Another place to use in this story. I needed to search the tunnels for further visions. Inspiration for the story that would lead me deeper. That changed the story. And with that, the dark place changed.
मैं कहीं नहीं जा सकता क्या? लॉस्ट। यप
Another echo lingered here. A source of inspiration.
Word is your research can help me, ma'am. What do you know?
There's more than one urban legend about the cult of the word. The murder cult used these tunnels for their ritual sacrifices. They say the cult reenacted the murders in Alan Wake's.
The new story beat fit the story perfectly. I couldn't add a new element from here. I'd have to go to the scene. Changing a plot element in a scene without being...
अच्छा वहाँ जाना पड़ेगा मेरे को.
It's bad luck to be on this case.
Ooh.
The cult can get you anywhere with that black magic shit. Let the day shift handle it. What happened, anyway?
Some Fed came looking for the cult, but it was a trap. A satanic blood sacrifice.
Anyone who gets involved with the cult, they're next. I heard their leader is this famous writer, Alan Wake. Their unholy motherfucking messiah.
Sounds like a load of bull.
I was making my
Bye.
way deeper into the story. I could imagine this murder cult performing their macabre acts beyond the collapsed tunnel. The cultists laid the Casey novel onto the altar with reverence. Their twisted Bible. The blood trail disappeared under the rubble. I had a feeling something was waiting there.
Ma'am, word is your research can help me, ma'am. What do you know?
There's more than one urban legend about the cult of the word. The murder cult used these tunnels for their ritual sacrifices. They say the cult reenacted the murders in Alan Wake's crime books. That Wake was even involved somehow, under a false identity. Mr. Scratch, which is, of course, a nickname for the devil himself.
It was disturbing finding myself in the story this way. But I was desperate, and it felt right for the story.
हेलो का हाल चाल. कितना बाजी में बढ़िया, आप सुनाओ. बस भाई आपके आशीर्वाद है, मेरे आशीर्वाद।
My writing was affecting reality.
Wake. Wake.
Hello Pikachu, how are you? Welcome stream. एक बात बताओ, इसके स्टोरी को बस से अच्छा बताते हैं। इज दैट सो? यस 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 भाई, लास्ट ऑफ अस को तो तुम इससे कंपेयर कर ही नहीं सकते। पिकाचू भाई खेलो लास्ट ऑफ अस 1 और 2। मजाक सट के मैं तुम्हें आज एक बात बताता हूँ कि लास्ट ऑफ अस इज द बेस्ट स्टोरी एवर, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल। Second of all, you are lucky if you are going to play 1 and 2 in a continue way. Trust me, if you are very lucky if you are going to play Last of Us in a continue way. Like 1 खत्म हुआ, दूसरा शुरू स्टार्ट कर दिया बस एकदम से। उन लोगों की तरह नहीं कि जिन्होंने पहले 1 खेला फिर उसके बाद इतना टाइम वेट किया, फिर वो PS4 या PS3 पे फिर से लास्ट ऑफ अस 2 आई, फिर उस पे खेला। नहीं, lucky are those who have done it. Trust me, I am one of them. I played Last of Us 1, फिर Last of Us 2 2 दिन रुक के। Bro, insane भाई, दिमाग फट गया मेरा। For real भाई, for real, सच में बेस्ट स्टोरी एवर ब्रो। भगवान कसम भाई, मैं उस गेम को फिर से 0 से खेलना चाहता हूँ अगर मेरे को मौका मिले। जोल के डेथ एंड एली के करेक्टर डेवलपमेंट नहीं एक्सपीरियंस कर पाते हैं भाई। मैं तो 2 दिन में खेलूंगा, डायरेक्टली स्टार्ट कर दिया भाई, लेजेंड भाई। बट आई लाइक एनी टाइम लास्ट ऑफ अस, एनी टाइम लास्ट ऑफ अस, एनी टाइम एनी डे भाई। मजाक सट के भाई, कल को मेरी याददाश्त चली जाए मैं वो गेम फिर से खेलूंगा, इतनी बढ़िया है भाई वो। बस ब्रो बस, यस सर। एलन वेक 2 इज गुड बट इट्स इन ऑन वे। इसका और लास्ट ऑफ अस का कंपैरिजन ही नहीं है सही में भाई। उसकी स्टोरी अपनी जगह है, इसकी स्टोरी अपनी जगह है। दिस इज लाइक अ हॉरर साइ-फाई, दैट्स अ ज़ॉम्बी अपोकैलिप्स, दैट्स अ डिफरेंस मेरी जान। कलेक्टर्स एडिशन है उसके, इसका। आई एम अ डाई हार्ड फैन, वही तो मैं कह रहा हूँ। लॉस हो गई तो RDR2 एंड लास्ट ऑफ अस दोनों, बाय गॉड की कसम भाई, बाय गॉड की कसम। मुझे लगता है दरवाजा खुलेगा, मुझे लगता है दरवाजा खुलेगा ब्रो। करना क्या है? You know, if you play it after few years, it will feel close to your first experience. बट मेरे दिमाग और मेरे उसके अंदर ना एक चीज़ वो छपी हुई है, मैं तुम्हें आज बताऊं। मेरे दिमाग और मेरे दिल में सर्च फॉर द कल्ट, फाइंड मोर साइंस। मेरे दिमाग में ना वो गेम छपी पड़ी है भाई। तुम अगर मेरा इंस्टाग्राम देखोगे और मेरे रिलेटेबल में वो ना रीपोस्ट, उसमें आधे से ज़्यादा वही है लास्ट ऑफ अस, बिकॉज आई वांट इट ब्रो। PS पे खेल रहे हो ना? हाँ PS पे
changed with the story.
ऑर्डर किया हुआ है, 30 मिनट हो गए हैं, मिनट में आ जाता है, आधा घंटा हो गया। रोनिन भाई कंप्लेंट डालो, कंप्लेंट। Instagram link doesn't work anymore. Information. हाँ मेरे को पता है यार, ये मैं सारे अभी ना स्ट्रीम बंद करके अभी ठीक करता हूँ। रुक जाओ तुम, मेरा ट्विच वाला भी नहीं काम करता ब्रो।
I had to be at the scene to see and understand it in order to change it.
You are playing on PS और PC? भाई PC पे तो बहुत अच्छा दिखता है। I'm playing on PS. My PC don't like my what do you call, graphic card is not support this high-end games, you know.
Wake. Alan, wake. Wake. You're in. I can't where to go. Alan, wake. Take the words. What's the plot?
बाय गॉड की कसम है। अच्छा, आई नो PC पे अच्छा दिखता है ये।
federal agent had come here looking for answers. All he found was a fate worse than death.
बस एक यही तो है यहाँ पे, और क्या है? वहाँ पे उधर को जाने का वो रास्ता है बस, और कुछ भी नहीं है। वो अच्छा वो रहा एक और, समझा मैं। Are you okay? Yes, all okay. वो ऐसे करती है, चेंज ऑफ वेदर में परेशान करती है आँख। ऑल गुड। व्हाट्स योर फेवरेट मूवी? अगर मेरे को कुछ समझ नहीं आ रहा कि ज़िंदगी में मैं क्या करूँ क्या नहीं करूँ, आई जस्ट वॉच फिर हेरा फेरी।
The water was gone. The way forward was open.
I see. Yes. नॉर्मल है वो, कोई बात नहीं, डोंट वरी।
Someone was humming. Was it worth the risk to go see who?
बड़ा इसकी बहन को दूँ। भाई
The memory is fading like a dream. I must hold on to it. I remember an awful beacon in the darkness, the scene of a ritualistic murder site in the subway tunnels. Is it a previous draft of my writing? Must be. I've been trying to shape the dark place around me, but so much fades away. Even my memory of the process, washed away by dark waves. But some things remain. The darkest, nastiest elements, like the murder site. It's my goal, a stepping stone to travel deeper to escape. Write a narrative that takes me there. Casey will lead me to it.
The train blocked my way forward, but it was here for a reason. It had a role to play. I had a new location for the story.
Hello? Anyone there?
Dead. I had to figure this out on the plot board. This thread fit the scene. The cult poured the gasoline over the train car. An iron cage that would soon become a coffin.
This is where the history of the cult gets genuinely disturbing. The cultists tracked down the torchbearers living in the tunnels. They locked the poor folks up in a derailed subway car, doused it in gasoline. Yeah.
Charming.
It turns into a bit of a ghost story after that. They say the dark smoke from the fire still roams the tunnels searching for new victims to devour.
There are no happy endings in this city.
The story thread felt important. I could use it in one of the scenes I'd found. I had a new idea, a new story thread. A sick and twisted story. But it worked.
ओके बाहर जाके देखते हैं.
The subway car had become a burnt husk. I could get through it now.
ओह Bruh. Damn. This is disgusting, bruh.
None of this was real. It was all real.
Oh, fish.
Fuck me.
Damn, this scene remind me of Metro series. Seriously, bro. Seriously. Oh, अच्छा. भाई क्रेजी. मेट्रो एग्जोशियम खेली है तुमने? एग्जोडियस ऐसे करके कुछ है, उसको कहते हैं.
Wait.
मैंने मेट्रो के दोनों पार्ट्स खेले हैं. वो 2019 वाला सेव करके रखा है. I wanna play it on max ultra settings, bruh. I swear to God, you are one of my kind, bro. मैं वो खेल चुका हूँ एक बार, but I really want to play it again on ultra settings.
My path was blocked. I had to find a way through. The lights would help me. The echoing hall had a story to tell. I had a new idea for a scene.
Bruh. So, fish? ओह यूट्यूब पर गेम्स आ गए हैं मैंने देखे मतलब समझा नहीं मैं
The hall had changed into the murder cult's hideout. The cultists were close now, a dark presence rising from the depths.
not the writer the light shadow we meet writer the first word not the last I open this is your picture this will meet so the last the shadow cast third eye project the night this is the okay let's see bro
The Fed had witnessed something here that made him run scared. Whether
ये
the
जगह
summoning
games आ रहे
ritual
हैं,
had been
अच्छा।
a bona fide supernatural event or
हाँ, वो तो
the
है।
mass psychosis of stark raving lunatics, it didn't change the facts. The cult was messing with things no one should mess with.
The ritual was a vital part of the story, the key to reaching the murder site. I had a new beat for the story. This thread will create something telling in the scene, but it's what the story needed. There was something hidden here. Light would reveal it. A phrase repeated over and over. The words resonated with meaning. Had I written this?
Can be used to make wake strangers. You can assign them into a writer's room. Understood. How was your day, by the way? It was perfectly fine. Trust me.
The only ones using the tunnel. Turns out the cultists weren't the only ones using the tunnels. Hidden groups. I keep hearing whispers around burn barrels of an underground society of mystic outsiders with hidden knowledge. Typical New York.
Bye. Okay. Hmm.
Alan Wake.
The Fed had glimpsed into the maw of darkness. It swallowed him whole. Changing a plot element in a scene without being there was impossible.
अच्छा तो अब मेरे को जाना कहाँ है देखते हैं जरा Are you a village person or a city person? I am a city person, but there are some of the things where I love being a village person. क्योंकि रात मेरे को विलेज की पसंद नहीं है बट मेरे को रात सिटीज़ की बहुत पसंद है you know? That's how I am a half city, half village person.
I couldn't add a new element from here. I'd have to go to this. had to be at the scene to see and understand it in order to change it.
उस तरफ जाना है मेरे को। रात में मच्छर और गेम लगते हैं, विलन में सब तो ठीक है। हाँ वही तो मैं कह रहा हूँ कि बहुत सारी चीज़ें होती हैं कि तुम आपस में वो छोड़ सकते हैं, जो भी एक्स वाई, तो यही वाला रीज़न है। भाई ये दरवाज़ा था एक यहाँ पे, कहाँ छोड़ा है मैं इसको? ये रहा। गेम लगते हैं ये? रात में मच्छर और गर्मी, अच्छा गर्मी लगती है। और मैं गेम में हूँ ना थोड़ा सा। भाजी गेम नहीं, गर्मी बोला भाई। वो गांड फटी पड़ी है, क्या करूँ मैं?
Darkness inside.
आपके टॉप 3 गेम्स ऑफ ऑल टाइम जो आपने खेले हैं, एनी एनी जॉनर। भाई अभी जैसे मैंने बताया, लास्ट ऑफ अस 1, RDR 2 और अनचार्टेड 4। बड़ा अनचार्टेड 4 मेरे लिए, तुम्हारे लिए अलग हो सकते हैं। लेट्स गो भाई। सत श्री अकाल जी, क्या हाल चाल?
I couldn't add a new element from here.
वधिया 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 जी। और सुनाओ की चल रही है जिंदगी च? बिल्कुल वधिया है। स्टार्ट टू एंजॉय गेम्स अगेन। बस भाजी चलना है कि ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਹੀ ਹੈ ਸਾਨੂੰ। For me, RDR2 and Witcher 3 and The Last of Us. Keep playing AC1 and it's very long. Yes. अभी तो वो मिला नहीं मेरे को ये फ्लेयर गन 25%, बट ये इम्पोर्टेंट होगा मेरे को लगता है। चलो देखते हैं। नहीं मैं हूँ कहाँ? ओके 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 ओके, यहाँ से लेफ्ट लेऊंगा अगर मैं सीधा वहाँ पहुँच जाऊँगा। हाँ बट लेफ्ट तो लूँ मैं तब ना जब वो हो। लेफ्ट में ले ही नहीं पा रहा हूँ। जी मैं फ्रेंचाइजी में असेसिन, गॉड ऑफ वॉर एंड रेजिडेंट इविल। यस सर, ये तो तुमने सही बोला। रास्ते नहीं मिल रहे क्या? बिल्कुल नहीं मिल रहे बहन। कुछ बता, तूने तो पार करी साले। मैं एक जगह बार बार घूम के आ रहा हूँ, समझ नहीं आ रहा मुझे। और यहाँ से सीधा ओके, देखें जरा। जाना तो है सीधा, बट यहाँ से रास्ता ख़त्म हो चुका है भाई। या फिर हमको यहाँ खड़े होके कुछ करना है। तो मज़ा ख़राब हो जाए, ये तो बात है।
Changing a plot element in a scene without being there was impossible. I had to be at the scene to see and understand it.
bro. और साहब जी क्या हाल चाल?
Torchbearers painted the tree there. The tree of knowledge.
आप सुनाओ टॉक्सिक भाई, कहाँ तक होगी फिर
With its
गेम
roots
पूरी?
reaching down to hell. It could have been a Christmas tree for all the good it did him.
चैप्टर 4 पे हूँ। कौन से बॉस पे अटके हो? अबे भाई फिर आगे बहन के छोले। अटका नहीं किसी पे, बस फिर सही है ना। मैं तो पता नहीं कितनी कितनी बार अटका हूँ सभी पे।
The story was affecting the city. The dark presence. Fuck! 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 Fuck!
What the hell? Bye.
I couldn't hear the dark presence. It was gone. Changing a plot element in a scene without... The tunnel was open now. I could get through.
कैसे आ रही है पीछे से? भागता रहा, पीछे नहीं देखना बस।
The dark presence. I had seen it before. I remembered now. It was always out there, hunting me.
मिल गया रास्ता फाइनली।
I had found the murder site. Somehow the victim's heart was the key.
What the hell?
Something had shifted. I felt an overwhelming closeness to home. An FBI agent? Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
She can hear me.
I'm Sukhi Anderson, FBI.
This is Alan Wake. I'm trapped here. The dark place. Under Cauldron Lake.
Cauldron Lake. Who are you?
I'm trying to escape. I'm making progress, but I'm in danger. The dark presence. Help me. Please, help me. I could sense it. I was closer to home. Had the woman in the vision helped me somehow? Something had changed. Outside. Parliament Tower. Where I'd lived with Alice.
The
What
fish.
was out there? Waiting for me.
Stepping to the murder site, I'd felt it, hanging in the air. A meaning, the violent emotion of the act, like a cloud of wrath. The dead eyes of the victim staring at something you couldn't see, and yet making you aware of it. Something that soaked into this place on a molecular level, overlapping with your meaningless existence. Regression to something you had managed to forget. Marking you. Taking you for a ride. Making you crazier.
Okay.
The station had changed. I was closer now. Parliament Tower. Our home in New York. Was I really this close to being home? Going up to our apartment? Would I be home? Or was this just an echo of the real thing? Even then, the murder site had brought me one step closer to escape. The payphone at the edge of the plaza was ringing again.
Thank God it picked up. I thought I lost you again.
Who are you? Why are you helping me?
Did you go deeper? To the overlap?
Are you talking about the murder site? Yeah, I did.
That's fantastic, Alan. We're closer to getting out. We're making progress.
Well, we would be if you would answer my damn questions.
Last time we spoke, you were pretty worried about Alice. Did you ever check Parliament Tower? you make sure she really got out of the dark place?
Well, of course she got out. That's why I'm here. That's the whole goddamn point.
Be very careful, Alan. The dark presence is stealing from you. It can already manifest as your double. Scratch will come.
Wait, hello?
Writer. Maybe he was a victim. The cult, using his words. Or maybe he was the monster behind it all. Either way, Alice Wake, his ex, she knew things.
My God, bro. बैटरी कितनी रहेगी इसमें? अभी तो बहुत हेरी है. What the hell?
Alice's photo equipment. Set to go off when the door opens.
Get out! Leave me alone!
Alice! Alice!
Alice. This is a photo of Scratch. How did Alice get this? Is he stalking her? This is the door to my study, where I wrote my books. This symbol wasn't here before.
Part 1. Video art talk on screen. Okay. Focus point on dark places. Okay.
Alice's video camera. No memory card inside.
मेमोरी कार्ड ढूंढे अब हम. चलो गए.
The door was locked. Part 1. What was Alice working on?
Okay. Let's see.
When I was younger, photography was everything to me. I moved to New York thinking I'd make it as an artist. And then I met Alan. We had a good thing. We were both dedicated by our creative ambitions. The only difference was that Alan's work made money. He brought me work when he could. I took his promo shots, created covers for his books. I'm sure he forced his publisher into it. I was taking photos, just not my photos. And that gnawed at me. Things got complicated sometimes, but that's life, right? We loved each other. Then Alan hit a block. I brought out a meaner side of him. One I didn't like. I set up a trip to see a doctor in Washington. I didn't tell him until we got there. We argued. Things went wrong. And he was just gone. Drowned, allegedly. Easy for people to think it was my fault. Hell, I do too sometimes. About 6 years ago, I started hearing noises in the night. Typewriter keys clacking. Voices. Alan was back. Haunting me. Then it got violent. It was Alan. And yet, it was a monster. He always did have anger in him. I set up cameras around the apartment with motion sensors and flashes. Now, when the monster comes, I turn it into art. My nightmares caught on film. And this is the focus of my new exhibition. To show people the world is so much darker than they ever knew. I'm calling this exhibit The Dark Place.
Alice. Scratch was terrorizing her. Why? I sat in the writer's room and wrote a story. Initiation. To project myself through the dark place, to look for a way out. The story had brought me here, brought me nowhere. Looped me back. I was writing the story. And in the story, I now stepped into the writer's room. But there was no one here writing it.
The fish? The hell?
Okay, let's recap what you've told us so far, Ellen. For the past 13 years, you've been trapped in a nightmare dimension called the Dark Place.
Yeah.
It's like New York, but it's not New York. And can be reached from the bottom of Cauldron Lake, but it's not really under the lake. And after all this time, you've managed to get out.
Yeah.
But so has your evil doppelganger. Mr. Scratch? Or is it the Dark Presence?
Both. It's interchangeable. He's Scratch when he looks like me, but he can change into this other form.
And Scratch, the Dark Presence, wants to rewrite the world in his own image.
Which would be in your image, as he looks just like you.
And turn the world into a fucking nightmare.
During Deerfest, which is scheduled to take place in a couple of days. You got out of the Dark Place by writing a novel, the pages we've been finding. But your double edited it into a horror story that's now changing reality, taking over people, making them crazy, bringing the Dark Place to Bright Falls.
Yes, fiction coming in contact with the Dark Place can change reality. The story is coming true, soaking into everything, like darkness when night falls. But last time it...
This will be back in 2010.
Yes, last time it didn't happen all at once. The story came true bit by bit as it unfolded. And that dark presence was still bound to the lake. I stopped it before it got the ending it wanted. Before it broke free. Based on that, there's still time.
Which brings us to your magical light switch.
The clicker. Magical doesn't quite cover it. Scratch wants it to bring about his ending. That can't happen. If I can get the clicker, I can send him back to the Dark Place, make all this shit go away. Look, I know it's batshit crazy. My memory is full of holes, and I'm not sure how much I can trust. It's like a half-forgotten dream.
Mr. Wake, Alan, we've seen our share of batshit crazy in the past 24 hours. What I want to know is, why am I? Why are we written into the story?
I think I saw you. Or a vision of you in the Dark Place. I think you helped me reach out and escape somehow. With that in the story, Scratch would have edited it to get to you. To hurt you. We are all in danger.
It's insane. And there's so much of it. Wake just gave us a lot of information. But this clicker seems like a good place to start. If we find that, then we find the cult. Keep trying. The pages we've been finding are from a horror story called Return, written by Alan Wake. And the contents of this book are coming true. Why couldn't it have been a romance? Oh. Okay. The dark place. A dimension that's home to monsters. Huh. Wild stuff. Have you ever heard of the Cult of the Tree?
Creepy bunch. In the habit of wearing deer masks, performing murder rituals, victims turning into monsters possessed by darkness. Possibly inspired by a horror story written by a certain author. Ring any bells?
The cult. Yes. Yes. They have the clicker.
If the cult has the clicker, does that make them Scratch's followers? How are you so certain they even have the clicker?
They could be working for Scratch. I don't remember. It's all confused.
Alan, if I'm gonna act on this information, you need to be honest with me.
Yeah, of course.
Is he confused? Or is he hiding something? Wake said the cult has the clicker. How does he know?
The writer is the reader. The next chapter, the next chapter, the next chapter. Keep the pages safe, the dark shining of the words.
Wake is hiding pages. That's how he knows the cult has the clicker. Wake has a double. Mr. Scratch. Where is he now?
A cloud of wrath wears my face. The dark place in your place. Scratching out my body of work.
Scratch is here. In Washington. He's hunting Wake. Scratch looks just like Wake. Why?
Don't wake up the dreamer if your life is a dream. I swam to the shore, but the water is rising.
Wake and Scratch are clearly connected. Maybe Scratch got out because Wake did. Or vice versa. Okay, Mr. Wake. I know you have more pages of the manuscript on you.
You don't understand how vital these pages are. They're the only way I can know what's coming.
You're not the only one trying to solve this. This is our job.
Okay. Here. Now, this is all I have. Be careful with them.
Inside the trailer, at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time, in the hands of the Cult of the Tree. A cultist stared at her. She drew her weapon.
Wake has more information. I need to keep questioning him. The Cult of the Tree has the clicker Wake told me about. They're a part of all this. It's all on the page. The clicker, the cult. Okay, I'll head to Watery and find this trailer. Casey, you stay here and keep an eye on Mr. Wake.
Got it.
No, you need me there.
No dice, pal. This is an FBI investigation, and I don't see a badge on that flannel.
I was back. I wasn't able to escape. The dark presence had stopped me. I had seen the I would write a new draft of initiation to reach Parliament Tower using another murder site. Scratch was reaching out from the dark place to get Alice. She was out, but still in danger.
Welcome. Our guest tonight is Alan Wake. This time he wanted to do something.
I was back, and I hadn't forgotten. I knew how this worked now. I could take control, no more surprises.
What demons he wrestles with in the dark hours of the night. Together with our house band, fine old gods of Asgard, he has created something special. The song is called Herald of Darkness, but I like to call this next segment the story of the journey of Alan Wake, the musical. We just do what we always do. We'll chat, but instead of talking, we'll sing it.
Okay.
What the hell?
From what I've gathered, you grew up nice and sheltered with mama's pretty stories and your own made-up fury. And mama gave me a magic clicker. Well, yes, I think it's true and fair to say.
Bruh.
So you were drawn to stories early on. My dreams would light up my imagination. And you had nightmares night and day. Yeah, but with the clicker, I chased those frights away. Ooh, you. So true. So here is the clue of hope to remember. Visions, they come true. Bend the lights with string.
Finally.
Bruh. Interesting, bruh. Is this even a game? It's like a movie.
And you warrant those two. Alan White!
And all your stories of crime and chilling thrillers of hard-boiled killers became bestsellers. It was all too much, I had to get away.
भाई साहब सीधा के सीधा टेलीविजन में ले वजे पटाखा भैन दिया लो भैन के लो चल तेरी भैन को दूं साला रुक जा भाई damn bro
That was interesting.
exactly that was interesting guys आई थिंक आज के लिए इतना ही क्योंकि कल सुबह जल्दी उठना गाइस कल उठना है सुबह सुबह 8 बजे कल काम बहुत है फिर डिनर है घर पे मेरे सिस्टर्स वगैरह सब आएंगे उनके साथ तो कल शायद हो सकता है लेट आऊँ हो सकता है ना ही आऊँ बाकी देखते हैं टाइम के हिसाब से जो लगा है बाकी आई ट्राई माई बेस्ट टू बी देयर तुम्हें पता है मैं कभी मिस नहीं करना चाहता तुम लोगों को बाकी जो किस्मत में लिखा है ना हाँ Sheesh. Chalo guys, bye bye, sweet dreams, take care.